What up, gamers? Fence here, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. So last time we did Self-Love Part 1 and 2, and in this video we're about to end off this entire Let's Play series for this game with equals. But before we get started, I thought I would showcase something that I thought was very funny when I realized it. So yeah, back in episode 11, when I made a thumbnail for that, I was trying to get the good ending, but also I want to showcase Natsuki since I felt like I haven't been showing her a lot. But when I made a thumbnail, like the final result was pretty much, me with this VTuber model and also with her. And I never realized just how much they look kind of similar with, like I said, this VTuber model and Natsuki over here. And then I thought about the other VTuber models that I made because, yeah, apparently I kind of made them look very similar to, I would say 3/4 of the cast of this game. Like the only one that I feel like when it comes to my current VTuber models, which yeah, I do use 4 different VTuber models at a time currently. The only one I haven't made similar is Monica. But yeah, I'll go ahead and show you guys what I mean about like how like my other VTuber models, they kind of look similar to the, most of the cast of this game. So I got this picture here that I made, and yeah. I never realized like, there are some similarities. Not everything is accurate, but like just the way like even like the hairstyle maybe is somewhat similar to like this one here. And then the long purple hair with Yuri with this VTuber model, and then the pink short hair and also the small like height, and yeah, also this one is tall too. Like yeah, I just never realized that I kind of like remade somewhat of this cast over here. But yeah, for Monica, I didn't make mine look similar, or at least the intention was never to make them look similar to these characters here. Like they were not in my mind when I first made these characters around the beginning of 2024. But yeah, like it's just funny to see that I kind of accidentally just made these guys, and yeah, so I thought I would share that. They look, yeah, they were not in my mind. Just somehow they were similar by accident. Anyways, yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to share. I also talked about this in the comments with one of you guys, and I thought it was also funny too, just to think about. Anyway, guys, yeah, let's go ahead back into the game here and begin. Also, we got some mail that we'll read afterwards. But yeah, let's go ahead and begin equals the last part of this story, of this side story here. Then afterwards, I'll watch Matt Pat's, the game theorist videos on this game, because it's been a while since I've seen their theories. Like when it comes to this game, like I've only seen like maybe the first 2 maybe. But yeah, I know they made more. I think around the release of this game as well. But yeah, here we go. Okay, everyone, we're gonna be taking a break from the usual activities today. I was thinking since people are starting to talk about the festival, it's a good time for us to go over the general direction of the club and all that. I think it'll help us figure out what to do for the festival, So yeah, like the festival, like from the main game. I guess maybe this is like their, because I don't know when this game takes place. I kind of forgot if maybe this is the next year into the school. So I don't know if like the one in the main game, if that's like the second festival. I'm guessing this one is the first one, like the first year for the club, and then the main game is like the second year. I'm not sure if it's like that, or maybe this is like the same festival from the main game, but it's taking place before like the events of the main one. But of course, I would say it's at least before the events of the main game. It's just I'm wondering if it's like the first year or second year, or within the same year. Oh, Sayori and I already came up with a really good plan. Really? For the festival? Yeah, so the plan is this, okay? You and Yuri collect information ahead of time on which clubs and classes are doing food booths. Then we take a map and plan the most efficient route so we can get the most of them before the lines get too long. Hey, that has nothing to do with the club. Well, you have to let me finish. Alright, fine, go ahead. Right, so basically, we get all the food we can, then come back here, and we all eat together. That's all. Wow, I got tricked twice by the same joke. Boo, don't be a hater. It's not like you can come up with anything better. Look, even Yuri was thinking about it. No, I wasn't. I would really prefer to do something literature related. We can eat together anytime. The festival is a unique opportunity. Besides, it's been quite a while since we've seen any new interest in the club. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. We really got a shot at showing people what the literature club is all about. I'll tell you what, we can do both, right? We'll make time for your food mission and still put together a public event. Oh my gosh, yes. I was just joking, but that's a really good idea. Well, I'm glad that's settled. I think the question is how to come up with an event that demonstrates everything you can get out of the literature club. Well, that's kind of tough because everyone is getting something different out of the club. Okay, how about this? Let's go around and have each of us talk about what we've gotten out of the club so far. That could really help us figure out what kind of reputation we want to build. Yeah, that's too embarrassing. But you had so much to talk about. That's exactly why. And I'm sure Natsuki feels the same way. Well, maybe, but I didn't plan on arguing against it or anything. I mean, it's the literature club. We can talk about that stuff together, right? And the only way to get more comfortable with it is to suck up and do it. Oh, you're not wrong. I'm sorry for being resistant. It's not good to say suck it up because it sounds like your feelings don't matter. Right, my bad. It's just a habit I need to break. Well, anyway, who's gonna start? I'll start. I was the first to join after all. What did that mean, me? No, I want to go first. Fine, you can start, I don't mind. Yay. So, gosh, it feels like so long ago. Or the music. I think that's also new too. Ooh. Hey, wait. This is the beats from like the music I always play, right? It's the Ohio Sayori, right? Which I think translate from Japanese to Good Morning Sayori. I think I joined because I wanted to have fun sharing poems with people. It seemed like it would be a safe way to express myself, you know? Like if it's just a poem, then I can share it without feeling like I'm burdening everyone with my problems. And I thought it would be a really good way to get to know other people too. So yeah, I was really surprised when I walked in and it's just Monica. Hey, just Monica. Oh no, wait, we heard this before too, right? I just feel like this is a different version of the song. I don't know. I'm not sure. And she was sleeping. Don't remind me of that. Oh gosh. Yeah, but it seemed like so much fun to help start a new club. Especially since writing helped me so much, I wanted to see it help other people too. But it ended up being me who was inspired, because I remember feeling like Monica was just so sweet and mature, and that I could trust her with anything. It made me feel a lot less alone, having someone who knew even the bad things about me. And at that point, I knew the literature club was gonna be special for a lot of people. Yeah, I felt the same way. It really helped give the club a more cohesive vision. Yeah, and then Yuri joined, but she was so different from us, and Natsuki too. I think for Yuri, it really helped me to take the lead before she was able to open up a little. But Natsuki was kind of the opposite, where she wasn't ready to get really close to someone really quickly. I never really thought about that sort of thing. I really feel like I've gotten better at understanding people's different needs. And that makes me really happy, because my friends are just the most important thing to me. And whenever new members we get, I want to help them in those ways too. I don't know if I would have continued coming to the club if it weren't for you. Really? I know it wasn't too long ago, but it hurts to think about my behavior back then. I was really short-sighted. The only reason I came was to find others who were into fantasy. I suppose that was my idea of making friends with people. And I remember feeling uncomfortable because you and I have such different energy. I had such a specific idea of the kind of person I could be friends with. So when Sayori tried so hard to get to know me, I felt like I was just wasting her time. I think I was naive to assume that similar interests were the key were the key components of friendship. Sayuri and I were able to be friends because she always thinks about the needs of other people. That's something I never knew how to do, or even thought to do. But I stayed in the club, and thanks to that, and I started trying as hard as I could to understand people better. He really went above and beyond when it came to that. I was just super impressed. Well, I've always hated that I didn't know how to behave like a person who was easily liked by others, like the two of you can. And because of that, I spent so much time thinking about my own behavior and all of the wrong things I said. But the whole time, I should have been thinking about other people instead, not myself. Once I started doing that, I was able to make friends with everyone else. Oh, also, I discovered that sometimes I'm a better communicator when I take the time to write rather than speak. It's so strange the way things turned out. It's so far different from anything I've ever would have expected, but I'm happy. I suppose we don't always know what we really need. Oh my gosh, you're so cute that I'm gonna throw up. Okay, please don't do that, Sayori. Besides, I'm not cute. Hey, isn't that my line? Oh, well, for me, it's actually true, so... What are you saying? Nothing. I finished my part, so somebody else take their turn. My heart. Sayori, take some deep breaths. Okay, fine, I'll go. Yuri, I can't believe you were complaining about doing this and still went before me. What a show-off. I was just following up on Sayori. It was the easiest way to get it over with. Besides, you left out the most important thing that you get out of this club. I did? Yeah, a regular supply of your favorite cupcakes. Oh no, I forgot that too. I'm a traitor to the Cupcake Queen. Neither of you are forgiven. Looks like only Monica will be getting cupcakes next time. No! I can't eat that many cupcakes. Yeah, true. Only Yuri can. Hey! Well, anyway, I'm just putting off talking. It's kinda hard to talk about this stuff, but I guess what it comes down to it is that I'm in a much better place mentally than I was when I first joined. And that's because everyone helped me realize that I had some really toxic friendships going on outside the club. It was honestly a really painful thing to go through, having to cut them off. It still hurts to think about. I'm sorry, Natsuki. It's fine. I knew it was for the best, and I was right. I guess for me, it's all about feelings. I never thought it would actually go to her. Like, I thought maybe, she would make up with the friends, maybe. I didn't think she would actually cut them off. But I guess this is fine too. I guess for me, like if I was put into that situation, I would like maybe try my best to. I guess also she did it too. Like she did also tried her best, but it was like getting to her. But for me, I just I don't want to assume the worst before I cut them off. I was only ever ridiculed for having feelings, so I thought the right thing to do was to ignore them. It took me a really long time to realize that it's not really how things are supposed to work. And I guess that's thanks to everyone who took the time to respect my feelings, even when I was being like the biggest jerk. I'm really sorry for being such a jerk to everyone. I was really the worst. Natsuki's voice chokes a little. We love you, Natsuki. I just hate that I was like that. Everyone did so much for me, and I could never do anything in return. That's not true. Natsuki, you've done a lot more than you think. This club really wouldn't have been the same without you. I mean that. Remember how judgmental I was when you first showed up? It was like I couldn't accept anything other than my own idea of what a literature club was supposed to be like. Apparently, that was more important to me than the opportunity to bring you some happiness. You really taught me that anything that makes someone happy is worthy of respect. You even inspired me to start playing piano. That's something that means a whole lot to me. So there's no need to put yourself down. And there, she mentioned it there, where like she told everyone that she started playing piano. But then in the main game, like I think it was Yuri that was like surprised to hear that she plays piano. So I don't know if this is like maybe the alternate universe that the email was talking about? Because I'm guessing it is. Maybe this is like maybe one of the alternate universe. Maybe where the MC doesn't really come in. Because yeah, if this is the same festival, then I guess this is the festival where the MC, like the player, doesn't come in. And then yeah, like I think the mail said that they made the player, I guess, interactable, like a part of this game, in order to communicate with the user. So like, I guess maybe you can say that this is the original game. Like it wasn't supposed to be a dating sim. But yeah, there's no need to put yourself down. Okay. Natsuki wipes her eyes. You helped me a lot too. It's so much fun to have you around. And you helped me become a better person. Having a problem that doesn't make you ready or make you needy or inconvenient. It means that there's something that needs to be better for you. And you always deserve that. I agree. Seeing us have some of the same struggles made me a better person as well. I wouldn't want to change anything about our time here. I don't think any of us would. I'm sorry I got all dramatic again. That's all I wanted to say, so Monica can go now. There's no need to apologize. It was something I wanted to talk about anyway, because it made a big difference for me. I was such a strict perfectionist who never took enough time to believe in the best of other people. But everyone kept proving me wrong. I made the mistake multiple times thinking that my way was the best for everyone. Or thinking that I was needed to solve other people's problems. But I think being a leader means that you have to acknowledge that you're not perfect and that the best thing you can do is to help guide people rather than to do everything for them. We're all good people. We're all equals. Hey, there we go, equals. I think that's the most important thing I've gotten out of the club, realizing what that means. Sayori, what are you doing? I just thought that we should be writing some of these things down. Things about the club that are valuable to us. That's also one thing that's new too, is that Sayori is like writing down the, some notes. Like she got that from Yuri when she was reading the books. With a piece of chalk in her hand, Sayori writes the word trust on the chalkboard. Hey, is this so? I guess we're about to write down the title of each of those side stories. This is because you showed me that I could trust you with everything about me, not just my good side. Suddenly, Yuri takes a piece of chalk as well. She writes understanding. I owe a lot of gratitude to everyone who took the time to understand me, even though it was so difficult for me to express myself. In that case, Monica takes a piece of chalk as well and writes the word respect. I always thought I was a respectful person, but it took the club for me to realize that there was more to it than I thought, and I'm a better person because of it. I have another one. Sayori writes balance. Something people want different things out of a friendship, or they need time before they are ready to become close. So it's important to keep things balanced between you and the other person. That reminds me. Yuri writes reflection. I've always been a reflective person, but most of it has been nothing more than hating myself for all the things I thought I did wrong. Then I guess with Natsuki, everyone else wrote down like 2 things. I guess maybe Natsuki will just write self-love. Once I start reflecting on other people and not just myself, a lot of things change for me. So I think that's the most important one for me. That's great. We have a whole list of things now. Suddenly, everyone turns to look at Natsuki. Well, everyone took all the chalk. Don't look at me like that. Jeez. You could have just asked. Monica hands her piece of chalk to Natsuki. Then Natsuki sighs and writes self-love. I don't know how far I've gotten with it yet, but it feels like things are at least on the right track. So there, that's my contribution. Together, everyone stares at the words on the board. Wasn't this club supposed to be about literature? I mean, I would say so. You're writing some words down at least. Like, it's still stuff about words. And like the meaning of words. It is. We still do a lot of literature. Friendship and literature. Yeah, you're right. Friendship and literature. Natsuki and Yuri gently nod as well. Hey, Let's all take a picture together. We don't have one yet, right? Hey, you're right. Make sure you send it to me right after. Wait, can I brush my hair first or something? Oh, you're fine. You already have the best hair out of all of us. Everyone to get together. I can't fit you all in. Okay. Okay, everyone ready? And click. Group photo. Oh, I thought they were about to show it. I'm really glad we talked about this stuff. It's easy to forget how far we've come with only 4 members. Yeah. I have so many happy thoughts right now. Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts. I'm getting some really good inspiration for a poem. You know, I feel the same way. I kind of want to get some writing done. Me too. I think I would like that as well. Everyone's looking at me again. I'll do it too, but I might not feel like sharing it. That's okay. The 4 members of the Literature Club disperse and return to their desks, each equipping themselves with a pen. Natsuki and Yuri give each other a quick glance, then start writing immediately. Sayori stretches, then does the same, but Monica is left tapping her pen against the paper, unsure of where to start. Just move your hand. Monica mouths to herself. Right the way into your heart. Her mind full of thoughts, memories, and inspiration, Monica navigates her past mental barriers and begins to write. It doesn't matter what. It's just that it's something new. Whoa. Ooh. Oh, what the heck? Wait, there's a actual ending? Oh snap, there's an actual credits here, okay. Oh, that's cool. But yeah, I really enjoyed that. I think it was mainly the beginning that felt really strong and more important. I do think the stuff in the middle was just you know, I guess learn some life lessons for these characters. And then at the end to like just reflect on that, you know? Like I guess the intensity of the intensity of the story just kind of like died down a bit. And I guess, you know, maybe because it's dealing with different topics. I think the stuff with Sayori is like so like more on the serious side. Yeah, with this scene over here. But then, you know, over time it did like kind of like died down a bit. Like it was still like, you know, like it was still kind of tense. But I thought maybe we'd be getting that like every story maybe. But yeah, that's pretty much the ending, man. But yeah, my thoughts on it. I thought it was really good. I did wonder if other people like this too. Because like I'm not sure if like people expected, you know, since we're like getting more content from this game. I'm just wondering if people thought maybe we'll be getting more of the creepy side of things, you know, like the jump scares and stuff. But yeah, this one was like, I'm not sure how this game was advertised. But I guess, you know, at the same time, like they advertised the main game, like they didn't really show the scary stuff too. But I'm just wondering if people were expecting that, because, you know, this one felt like more of a normal, like, slice of life story, also more on the serious type. Thank you, dear player, for enjoying our story of friendship and literature. Really, that's pretty much what the whole story was about. It did feel more on the teamer side. The beginning, though, was like more intense, I would say, and more, I guess, important to the entire story. Hey, oh, that's the selfie. Hey, that looks good. Nice. I think I'll go ahead and just end off by reading up the mail. Let me go ahead and just play some music. Oh, there we go. Also put that on loop. Oh, wait, hold on. I gotta do something. I just realized something. Alright, I'm back. Just had to do some IRL stuff, but yeah, well, where was I? Oh yeah, I just wondered, like, you know, how they advertise the game, because I'm sure people want more of the scariness and stuff. I would say the closest thing to that would be the mail, and maybe whatever you find in the files, because I know, like, back in the original game, like, as you play through the game, some files do get added or changed and whatnot. I haven't been doing that just because I want to focus on the story, like whatever's in the game. I just wanted to stick with that. But yeah, we got some mail here. Ethics. And by the way, I was also wondering like who I am, because like 2 untitled mail group do not use, which I guess we're using. But anyway, ethics from Paula Miner again. Wait, December 4. I think this is more in the past too, right? Simply put, it's not our job to arbitrarily decide upon some code ethics just because we're the first ones to do this. To our knowledge, that's the government's job to figure out long after we made enough headway for it to no longer apply to us. It's fundamentally flawed to apply ethical reasoning to this way because humanity's code of ethics is based upon nothing more than our knowledge and understanding of life forms similar to ourselves. We don't have ethics for killing bacteria or plants, only for the creatures we can convincingly project our emotions onto. The humans in our VMs operate completely differently from us on a fundamental level, and therefore should not be taken any more seriously than a machine that's programmed to print "I feel sad." We're engineers, not philosophers. So I'm guessing maybe someone got attached to Monica during, like, I guess the experiments. And there's also multiple humans too, so it's not just like Monica. I don't know if they're referring to like the other club members too, because maybe they're also put into like the president role in the story, maybe. Kind of like how Sayori was. I don't know if that's like similar. Or maybe there's like others that have been given that like awareness that they're in the game and stuff. So I'm just wondering if like in the future games, because I still don't know if like Dan Salvato, if he released another one. Like this is the only other game that I know he released so far. But like I feel like if he were to make another game, I'm just wondering if they'll also do something like this where it's kind of like fourth wall breaking. I wonder if they'll do that, and then we'll have like another Monica situation. I mean, in my opinion, I don't think they'll do that just because I feel like if they do that again, it's gonna feel like that, like again, it's just Monica again. I'm not sure if people will like that or not. I mean, I would like that. I like it. Does feel more unique still because not many games I would say do this. But I'm sure some people might feel like it could be a repeat of Monica. But like still, like I think it'll still be a fun thing to also do as well. But I'm gonna guess that maybe their next game might be more on the serious side. If like from what I remember back then when I watched like maybe the first 2 videos of Game Theory, like they went into the files of the game, and I think, like I said, they like I think they used some sound waves from an audio file, and it made a picture of like this girl that looks more on the realistic side, I think. And if it looks anything like that, their next game, if it looks anything like that, I'm guessing their next game might be more serious, unless that's more of like the like the in-game universe here. And then maybe we'll get another game like Doki Doki, where it's also like an experiment. And then it's all going to build up to maybe be this one final game. Kind of like the Avengers in a way, I would say. You think? Like, I don't think, we'll get like Monica and all the other like main characters in the future games, but it's more like it's something that will be building up over time for a big reveal, maybe. Like a big reveal, maybe in like the in-game universe, or maybe in their one of their final games, maybe, or maybe one of their final games in this story arc thing with Metaverse. But yeah, overall, man, really cool. Yeah, we're still like going back in time. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this Let's Play. I want to see the music here. Your Sunshine. We got some featuring too. I'm guessing they have voices. I might listen to this on my own time. Like whenever I hear a voice, like anything like that's like voice in songs, like I usually don't play it on, in recordings, just because sometimes that might get copyright. That's why I had to talk over the whole, for the most of the time, your reality. But yeah. Anyway, guys, I have nothing else to add. So far, an amazing game. It feels good to like play this game again because, It does make me want to watch other people play it again. And now I can watch people play through the side stories if I want to. And also, yeah, right now I can watch the game theory stuff now. I can finally be caught up in like the behind the scenes and all the Easter eggs in here. Like I can do this myself if I want to, but I'd rather just watch videos about it because I'm not that smart in finding anything. Like I can try to attempt to, but I feel like other people do a better job at it. And they'll probably find everything that I wouldn't find. But yeah, I think I'll go ahead and end it here. But yeah, it's been nice playing this game again. It will continue in the form of me reacting to the game theories. But yeah, just want to say it's been fun playing this game again. And yeah, I think that'll be pretty much it for now, guys. Oh wait, hold on. Let me end off with the similarity ones here. Yeah, I just thought this was funny of a realization for me. Yeah, I did not plan for it to be similar to the Doki Doki characters. It was just all in like in my head, and like I just decided like, you know, what color have I not used yet? And I tried my best to like make them like have different colors and stuff, and this is pretty much what I got. Like mainly with the hair and eye color. But yeah, somehow I mostly made it very similar to Yuri and Natsuki, I would say. So Yuri is like a little similar to this one. But anyway, guys, that'll be it for now. That's game.